Welcome everybody to TV Sports 27, and we are live with another exciting episode of Monday Night Raw. We are just 2 weeks away from the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and 2 NXTs away from NXT Battleground. We got some awesome matches coming up. We just got done with the NWO Sold Out event. Make sure you guys check that out in the archives. And make sure you're watching. We're getting some of the other videos uploaded from the month of May. On YouTube, we're doing 2 a day till we get caught up, and then we're doing streaming here. We're going to be getting more into some more Patreon bonus stuff once we get through the month of June. But it's going to be an action-packed month, including the ECW One Night Stand coming up at the end of this calendar week, which is going to be some Patreon bonus matches, as well as the return of Sunday Night Heat at Money in the Bank. But let's dive into Monday Night Raw because it is a packed and loaded show. We got the Casket match taking place tonight. We have a Gauntlet Eliminator where the winner will take on the brand new WWE Champion Gunther at Money in the Bank. What a rise it's been for Gunther, who made his main roster debut in this game in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. He had an impressive performance, did not win, but was super impressive, enough to get a contract from Kevin Owens. And in a month and a half, he wins the WWE Championship, defeating CM Punk at NWO Sold Out. It was not a night to remember for the NWO, with CM Punk losing the WWE Championship. And in the main event, in the NWO Rules match, it was Evolution Legacy getting the win. And we saw the newest allies of Evolution Legacy, another set of second-generation superstars, the Usos. Jimmy and Jey Uso have aligned themselves with Evolution Legacy. You have to imagine that they are looking for a tag team championship opportunity as part of why they aligned, with the NWO holding the WWE Tag Team Championships. So we got the Casket match as well tonight. You guys didn't see it, but a previous episode of Universe Mode saw the Wyatt Six, saw Eric Rowan and company get the win over DIY, and then the parking lot brawl that the PS5 did not record with The Fiend and Uncle Howdy. Well, tonight, it's not The Fiend. You don't know whether you get The Fiend or Bray Wyatt at any given time. It's going to be Bray Wyatt challenging Johnny Gargano, the Casket match tonight. Some NXT involvement coming up, as we got Battleground coming up as well. But Money in the Bank, we're going to have a bunch of championship matches. And you're seeing the Bloodline, which is The Rock, the ECW champion Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, and also part of the Bloodline, Tommaso Ciampa. But he is in the main event tonight, the 8-man Gauntlet Eliminator, where the winner will take on Gunther. We do have official confirmation at Money in the Bank. Austin Theory is going to defend his United States Championship against Uncle Howdy. We know that Rhea Ripley is going to put the Women's Championship on the line. And I can announce official, the NWO, Shawn Michaels, Nick Nemeth are going to defend the Tag Team Championships in a triple threat matchup against the Usos and the Bullet Club. We also have the 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches, the women's and the men's qualified so far for the women's: Liv Morgan, Asuka, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, and on the men's side, Seth Rollins, Jacob Fatu, Edge, DDP, Goldberg, and Santos Escobar. A number of those superstars are in the Gauntlet Eliminator tonight, so if one of them wins, they're going to get the shot at Gunther. They're going to be out of the Money in the Bank ladder match. So starting off Monday Night Raw night stand, Roman Reigns winning the ECW Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura was his opponent. Of course, every ECW title match, no disqualification, no countouts, pinfalls, count anywhere. But the Bloodline that was formed was formerly Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. They were partners. Brock Lesnar, we don't know what happened to Brock. He's gone, but The Rock came in to bail out family member Roman Reigns. They added Jacob Fatu. That has, of course, upset the High Chief Peter Maivia. And I know that Peter Maivia has been campaigning for another matchup with Jacob Fatu. But right now, Jacob Fatu is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So if that happens, it might happen on one of these episodes of Raw or SmackDown leading up to Money in the Bank. But still a lot of good stuff to go here, as we got Xavier Woods in the ring with The Rock. And The Rock, small package roll up onto Woods. Woods kicks out. A lot of rumors about who's going to show up in the main event tonight, the Gauntlet Eliminator. The first time ever in Universe mode that we have a Gauntlet Eliminator matchup. Of course, I'm hearing that the owner of WWE, Kevin Owens, has given himself a nice spot in that matchup. Of course, he's got to be excited. And from what I understand, CM Punk, not only is he not booked in the Gauntlet Eliminator, much like Mustafa Ali not booked in the Gauntlet Eliminator, they're not even booked to be on the show tonight. So that's where the priorities lie of Kevin Owens. Of course, he wants Mustafa Ali and CM Punk to be out of here in WWE. Look at Xavier Woods tossing The Rock. As we mentioned, we're kind of going back into doing some streaming instead of doing the video upload just because it has not been reliable, the PS5. With that said, we're going to get into some more Patreon bonus stuff, and that means the return of Sunday Night Heat, which means exclusive bonus matches to take place before the pay-per-view event, not only for WWE, but for NXT Battleground as well. And we got the tag to Kofi Kingston. What should we call the NXT? Is it Sunday Night Heat also for NXT, or is it Saturday Heat if the shows take place on a Saturday? Maybe it can be Velocity for NXT. Kofi Kingston, as you got several former WWE champions and WrestleMania main eventers in this matchup right now, as Roman Reigns hammering away, stomping away, kicking away, and the forearm shot to Kofi Kingston as Kofi's able to counter with a boot to the face of Roman Reigns. Ooh, nice double stomp by Kingston. New Day as the Tag Team Championship match set for Money in the Bank. They're hoping a win here. Whoa, Jacob Fatu pulled the referee out. They're hoping a win here might be able to propel them back in the tag team hunt. Big boot there by Roman Reigns. Kofi desperately trying to get to Xavier Woods, and Roman Reigns takes him out. Another huge clothesline. Charles Robinson in good position. Roman Reigns, he whiffs on the boot, sent off into the buckle. Kofi, oh! Hits the running drop kick onto Reigns, into the cover. His foot's all over the rope. Charles Robinson really got those eyes locked into the shoulders. Couldn't even see the foot get on the rope there. Sent off in, ooh, nice back elbow by Reigns. And there's the spear out of nowhere. Roman Reigns hitting the spear on Kofi Kingston. Xavier Woods taking the long way around, but he's going to break it up. And right now the Bloodline in complete control. And The Rock about to be tagged in. Former tag team champions, the Bloodline, losing the championships to the NWO at WrestleMania. Sharpshooter locked in by The Rock. It's not looking good for Kofi Kingston, and Kofi Kingston forced to tap out. The Bloodline, your winners.
Roman Reigns and The Rock, the Bloodline.
And is it going to be a big night for the Bloodline? We know involved in the Gauntlet Eliminator, Tommaso Ciampa. And Roman Reigns got his eyes set. ECW One Night Stand coming up. Open Fight Night. Who's going to call out Roman Reigns for a shot at the ECW Championship? Up next, we got brand new women's tag team champions. And one half of the women's tag team champions in action tonight. Going up against the former champs, it's Lyra Valkyria. Set to go one-on-one with the Riot Squad's Liv Morgan.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
They've been going by Freebird Rules is the Riot Squad, and at NWO Sold Out, which you can check out in the archives on YouTube. The Riot Squad losing the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships to this newly formed team. And you talk about Gunther, who came in winning the WWE Championship in a month and a half. How about Lyra Valkyria, who joined the main roster in this universe mode and is already holding championship gold. Bianca Belair, Lyra Valkyria, Muscle and Myth.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland.
Ending what was a lengthy reign with the Women's Tag Team Championships that was won by Rhea Ripley in the Royal Rumble. Those tag team titles vacated by Retribution when they were eliminated at the end of Stadium Stampede by the Judgment Day. All those old episodes. Go check out Stadium Stampede, by the way. I want to get some more hits on that. That took a lot of editing. And I want to make sure you guys see that one. That was the end of an era in WWE for sure. But for now, it is somewhat of a return match. It's one half of the Riot Squad, or I should say 1/3 of the Riot Squad, with Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and Shotzi going up against one half of the new Women's Tag Team Champions in Lyra Valkyria. Nice standing moonsault by Valkyria into the cover on Liv Morgan. Charles Robinson here pulling double duty. Coming up next, you guys going to want to stay tuned on Monday Night Raw. It's the Casket match. Bray Wyatt going up against DIY's Johnny Gargano. As they've been, the targets of the Wyatt Six have been set on DIY. Lyra with the half crab locked in. We've talked about the issues that DIY, that Gargano and Austin Theory have had just trying to keep friends, that between Matt Riddle and Kevin Owens and the different groups that have walked out. And they really haven't had, ever since Tommaso Ciampa, they haven't really confronted Ciampa. And whether it's a fear of wanting to get involved with the bloodline or what, but they got big things to deal with coming up in that casket match with Bray Wyatt. Wow, Liv Morgan able to kind of put on the brakes there. Now, a little tribute to Tajiri with the head scissors. More so the springboard off the ropes, the tribute to Tajiri. And a kick out by Lyra Valkyria. Liv Morgan setting up Liv. There's the chop and the whiplash attack. And now Morgan headed to the top and hits the splash. Perfectly executed onto Valkyria. And Valkyria able to power out. Sent off into the corner. You gotta wonder now, Liv is already qualified. This is not an official Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier, but with Liv having already qualified, you would think if Lyra can get the win here over Liv Morgan, maybe that would put her in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We got 2 weeks left. There's still 4 spots to be decided in the Money in the Bank ladder match on the women's side. Nice counter by Lyra Valkyria out of Liv Morgan's signature maneuver. Midsection shot. And Valkyria, my goodness. Misses with the kick. Morgan, oh, she ran right into that. I think she was maybe trying to go with some kind of counter. Maybe trying to catch Liv Morgan out of midair, but Valkyria got drilled. The lung blower And Lyra Valkyria able to kick out. But Liv Morgan, oblivion. The rope break at a count of 2 from the new women's tag team champion, one half of the women's tag team champion in Lyra Valkyria. Well, wait a minute, what's going on here? We got ourselves a little universe mode cutscene. And Liv Morgan getting confronted by tag team partner of Lyra Valkyria. Morgan sent back into the ring. Now, was she trying to escape, or is that just, I don't know, is that just the partners helping each other out? No Riot Squad members, but Liv Morgan quickly back on the advantage, so it didn't really do too much in that regard. That dropped her right on the back of her head. And now Morgan. Maybe another oblivion here? No, she's going to go up top. Maybe a top rope lung blower. This time Valkyria gets out of the way of Morgan. And that massive kick to the back of the head. She's out. Oh, no, she's not. It looked like she was done. She looked like she was on Hurt Street, the Hurt Business. Cover by Valkyria. Oh! And another kick out by Morgan. She's busted open as well. Hard-hitting matchup. Another kick out by Morgan. Well, that's why they were the former tag champs, and Valkyria's a current tag champ. Leg drop from the top. And again, only a 2 count. What's she got to do? What is she got to do to put Liv Morgan away? And that's one way to do it. Well, drop her on the back of her head. Both women are down. Valkyria not going for the cover. Leapfrog. Drop kick, sidestepped. And again, putting Liv Morgan on the back of her head. Will this be enough to put her away? Yes. He's got to drop her on the back of her head a couple of times.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
And a hard-hitting battle. How many Nightwings did she hit? Two or three Nightwings wasn't enough. But Lyra Valkyria gonna get the win. And you're seeing a momentum brewing for a possible rematch. I think we're gonna make the call here. Since she beat Liv Morgan, who is in the Money in the Bank ladder match, that'll make it official that Lyra Valkyria is now in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So that makes it Liv Morgan, Asuka, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, and Lyra Valkyria. Still 3 more competitors to qualify. But we got a casket match for the first time in our universe mode. Bray Wyatt and Johnny Gargano. I wish you guys could hear the music in the game. It gets edited out on the broadcast for copyright purposes. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, made his return to WWE leading up to WrestleMania. Of course, in previous universe modes, well-respected, well-loved, good guy, the WWE Universe. Had a year-long feud with Ted DiBiase and his Millionaires Club, which ousted him from WWE. CM Punk brought him back, and that led into the formation of The Fiend.
Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds.
But you can check out all that stuff in the archives on YouTube and at Patreon, patreon.com/tvsports27. Go support the channel. We'll give you a shout out if you sign up. We're going to be doing some adjustments since we're going to be kind of getting rid of not doing as much Twitch stuff. We'll still do Twitch sometimes, but I think we're going to just do more YouTube stuff going forward. So we're going to kind of adjust the tier levels a little bit, but we'll still have the shout outs. We're still going to have the Discord access, which you guys can start the community chit chat over there. But here we go. A casket match between Gargano and Bray Wyatt. We know Uncle Howdy is going to be challenging Austin Theory for the United States Championship. And what's been a lengthy run with the U.S. Championship for Austin Theory. No Theory, no Uncle Howdy accompanying either man to ringside. You can't do managers in casket matches. Wow, he almost took a Shawn Michaels like drop onto that casket on the outside of the ring. No disqualifications in the casket match. Oh my goodness, that's a good way to get a bloody lip something off of that. Huge splash by Bray Wyatt. It's a rare singles match for Bray. First singles match we've seen since his return to WWE. Gargano knocking Wyatt back with the clothesline. And counters with the knee. Bray stomping away at Gargano. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to send him right into the crowd. Johnny, though, the wherewithal to counter back, take the shot at Bray. Now Bray goes rocking back and right in front of us, right into your house, literally in your house. Right into the camera. Gargano off the top. And just, I don't know. You see that it went glitchy there. I don't know if Bray Wyatt was using some of that spooky magic that he has to maybe get Gargano to overshoot Bray Wyatt. Could have been. I don't know. Into the casket. We don't know what to expect here. This is the first in our universe mode for a casket match. We did not own 2K24 or 2K23. So this is a first. And Gargano and Wyatt trading blows. And Bray Wyatt is going to win that one. And just destroying the LED. There's Wyatt going now. He's heading underneath. Shovel. And there's plenty of those always around the Wyatt compound. Cracking Johnny Gargano right over the head. And hits him again. Bray Wyatt. Ooh! Gargano, I was about to say, is that going to be enough to put Gargano away? But Gargano still got some life to him. Casket is open. And back out to the floor, these two go. Oh my God, right to the throat. Fans getting their money's worth in the front row. You know, these days with the TKO, you're paying quite a bit to get those tickets. So you get your money's worth. Getting these guys, they're almost in your lap there. We got blood. We got bloodshed for the second time here. Oh, look at that. Classic. Bray Wyatt, the spider walk. Freezing Johnny Gargano. And Bray, he may be looking to put Gargano in that casket. And go, look at this, we gotta struggle for it. We gotta struggle. And Gargano will break free. He's able to escape. Literally, Gargano escape in that one. Bray. Steel chair coming in. You can't give Bray any amount of time. He's calling for Sister no, I thought it was Sister Abigail instead. He was looking for a choke slam, which Gargano was able to power himself out of. Let me know in the chat. We got the live chat going on YouTube. Who you guys got? What's your prediction for this one? We still got the women's champion Rhea Ripley in action tonight. We got the Gauntlet Eliminator. The winner to challenge WWE champion Gunther at Money in the Bank. Huge opportunity. First title defense for Gunther. And steel chair, no. Oh, instead, Bray, drop toe hold, gets sent into the chair. Gargano escape is locked in. And it is very hard to break out of finishers in this game. It is locked in. Bray asked for mercy. Mercy the Buzzard, maybe somewhere. I don't know. Where is he? Dexter Loomis. No submissions. It is casket only. Lock the door. And a mandible claw is locked in onto Gargano. I mean, that's one strategy. You can choke the life out of him. He might be done. Shut the casket. No, Gargano still got some life to him. Still got something left. Gargano trying to fight it. And it's closing in on him. Bray Wyatt closes the lid on Johnny Gargano.
Here is your winner.
At Money in the Bank, the United States Championship on the line. You guys missed it because of the PS5, the parking lot brawl. between DIY and the Wyatt Six is Uncle Howdy versus Austin Theory. The United States Championship on the line. Will the reign of Austin Theory continue? Think of everyone Theory's beaten. Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, DDP. We got a triple threat matchup here. The WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley. We got Asuka, who's qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And Michin, who won the Battle Royal to get the main roster promotion back when Kevin Owens took over. Huge opportunity here. If Michin gets the win, you might think that would qualify her for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Asuka looking to pick up a bit of momentum, and we know that Rhea Ripley will be defending her Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. So maybe if one of those two can get the win, you're looking at a possible contender. If Asuka can get the win, do you think she would bypass the Money in the Bank ladder match for a shot to take on Rhea Ripley one-on-one? Possibilities are there. We got SK Money joining us. What's going on? The Empress making her way to the ring. Former women's champion. She had a near year-long feud with Bianca Belair, culminated in the Underground match at WrestleMania. And a huge opportunity for Michin. Said bears a striking resemblance to former Retribution members. They claim they're not one and the same. I don't know. The rest of the Retribution members are gone. We haven't seen them. Actually, I was planning on using Dijak in universe mode, but then he got released in real life, so so yeah, the other Retribution members just out of here. Triple threat matchup, non-title match, but as we said, especially in universe mode, huge opportunities. We know that it is signed that Rhea Ripley will defend the Women's Championship at Money in the Bank, but against who? Big opportunity for one of these two to pick up a win and maybe get that opportunity. An opportunity for Michin, if she can get the win over Asuka, to qualify for the Money in the Bank. Or if she gets the win over Rhea Ripley, an opportunity at Rhea Ripley's Women's Championship. And for Ripley, an opportunity to eliminate two of her top contenders if she can pick up the victory here. Asuka into an early pin. And Rhea Ripley able to power out. Catches Michin from behind with that drop kick. Ripley picks up Asuka, jamming that knee now. You guys know, or maybe you don't know, you're big wrestling fans, the history of Asuka's knee. Of course, in real life, that's what's taken her out of action for the last couple of months, but you get a move like that and you jam that knee for someone that's got those knee issues. You know, Rhea Ripley's done her homework here. Full Nelson locked in by the Empress, but instead, and put Rhea Ripley in the Master Lock Challenge. That would have been an easy attempt to break out of that. Triple threat, so there are no rules. Singapore Kane, kendo stick coming in the ring here. Drop your predictions in the chat. SK Money and Company. Who's going to win the Gauntlet Eliminator? Who's going to challenge Gunther for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank? We got Montez Ford and Cody Rhodes coming up next. NWO and Evolution Legacy. We know they're going to clash at Money in the Bank. NWO of Nick Nemeth and Shawn Michaels defending the Tag Team Championships against the Usos, who are the newest allies of Evolution Legacy. And Bullet Club, AJ Styles and Finn Balor. And CM Punk continuing to petition Punk and Mustafa Ali away from the Money in the Bank ladder match from the championship, as he put Santos Escobar and Legado del Fantasma to deal with Mustafa Ali. Probably see more out of those guys on SmackDown. Back elbow by Asuka. And an opportunity by Asuka with Rhea Ripley outside the ring. Quick cover here. I don't know, Rhea's having some back issues or something. And Ripley shoving the referee out of the way. What are the fans doing? They got the wave going? Sure looks like it. Asuka, it's so hard, these triple threat matches. You can't turn your back for a second. Someone's coming at you every step of the way. And Michin has Asuka up and... Wait, I thought it was going to be a powerbomb. No, instead... Throw it first across the top rope and a springboard lion saw. We got the sledgehammer in the ring now. It's chaos. It's chaos right now in Monday Night Raw. Well, we saw Lyra Valkyria win her match earlier by dropping Liv Morgan on the back of her head. That could be enough to eliminate Asuka. It doesn't look like it. Sent off into the buckle. Elbow. Asuka biding her time here. And, oh, looked like she was going to try to go in for the sneak attack on Ripley, but Rhea Ripley was able to catch it. That's why she's the champ. The women's champ, winning the title at WrestleMania from Charlotte Flair, who had cashed in Money in the Bank a night before WrestleMania on SmackDown. Pinfall attempt by Rhea Ripley, broken up by Michin. Ripley. But she got them both right where she wants them right now. How about that? Like a Matrix maneuver from Asuka. Backing out of the way. And protect your neck. And soul food. So we got neck and we got faces getting destroyed by Michin. And Michin's going to pin Asuka, which means that will qualify Michin for the Money in the Bank ladder match. So now, in the women's side, Liv Morgan, Asuka, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Lyra Valkyria, and Michin in the Money in the Bank ladder match. On the men's side, Seth Rollins, Jacob Fatu, Edge, DDP, Goldberg, and Santos Escobar. So we're still looking for 2 competitors on the women's side, 2 competitors on the men's side. Up next, it is Evolution Legacy. The combination of course, Evolution, the past, the present, the future, and Legacy, which is second-generation superstars. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Jack Perry. Of course, they are now joined by the Usos. And they're going to be matching up against the NWO. As everyone's kind of speculated, brought in by Kevin Owens, mainly Jack Perry was brought in to annoy CM Punk and was hoping, much like Jack Perry did in a previous organization, Kevin Owens was hoping that by bringing Jack Perry in, that would lead to another CM Punk meltdown and a walkout. He has not been able to get rid of CM Punk, and CM Punk under the protection of the NWO, as the NWO formed at WrestleMania, and they said that we're here to protect not only Mustafa Ali, CM Punk as well, and if Kevin Owens were to try to fire any of them, then they're going to unleash what they called worse than Retribution, worse than the original NWO, and completely take over Owens' company. So Owens trying to ostracize CM Punk in this way. Montez Ford is going to be let out by a couple of NWO members. The former WWE champion CM Punk, big sexy Kevin Nash, Nick Nemeth, Shawn Michaels, also members of the New World Order. A different NWO. I don't know, like a vigilante type this time. Instead of taking over the company, being company killers, they're here to kind of be the watchmen to make sure the people in charge don't get out of control, that we don't have a repeat of previous administrations. As we mentioned, NWO sold out. You can check that in the archives. It was not a night to remember, though, for the NWO. A hell of an event, but CM Punk losing his WWE Championship after just 3 weeks. And Kevin Nash taking the loss to Randy Orton in the NWO Rules match, where we saw the Usos join up with Evolution Legacy. But can they bounce back? An opportunity to bounce back in this matchup here, as Montez Ford set to go toe-to-toe with Cody Rhodes. Up next, the main event. We're going to decide who will take on Gunther at Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship. Quick roll-up by Cody Rhodes and kick out by Montez Ford. Submission locked in by the American Nightmare. Made his return to WWE in our previous universe mode. He was Stardust, but he had quite a run of Stardust, including multiple World Championship opportunities, including a SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar, where he challenged not only for the Intercontinental, but for the World title on 2 separate occasions in the same night. Left WWE, fell into the abyss, and made his return as part of Evolution Legacy with Randy Orton, Jack Perry. Of course, Randy Orton, we thought his career was over after a devastating attack by Matt Riddle. But Randy Orton made his return, brought alongside with him a couple of guys from the Abyss, and Cody Rhodes and Jack Perry. Nice shot by Montez Ford. Ford. DDT. How about that snap DDT onto Cody Rhodes? Like Rhodes just barely able to get out of the way on that one. I'd say Evolution Legacy, they've had the number of the NWO as of late. A number of wins over them. You're trying to think as we're getting close to that Gauntlet Eliminator. We don't know who's going to be in it now. The rules are, I've never done it on this game, so I don't really know, but it's certain. It's not a traditional Gauntlet match, 1 by 1. It's going to be 8 guys, and someone's going to come in over a set amount of time. And I believe it's elimination rules, and it's last man to be standing will win. But you think of the people we haven't seen yet tonight. We know Santos Escobar involved. We've heard Kevin Owens' name bantied about. You think of someone like Edge, who has just really taken it to Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins coming off a career-making win over The Undertaker. And since then, he has struggled to to get the W over Edge, including at NWO Sold Out. And a lot of people are wondering, where does Dawkins go for here? You know, talking about the Abyss, his former tag team partners, MVP and Bobby Lashley have fallen into the Abyss. We were calling it Down South before, but in honor of Miro, I think we'll call it the Abyss. And he was going on his own, but, you know, there's talk about maybe a manager or someone. A lot of people, they're speculating the Undertaker put a curse on Dawkins, and he's got to try to break out of that curse after getting that win over the Undertaker. But we'll see how that winds up. But Edge, you know, per usual. Oh, Crossroads. Cody Rhodes onto Montez Ford. But Ford able to kick out, and Rhodes moonsault. And another power out by Montez Ford. Oh, these submissions are really hard to break out of. Yeah, we're done. I don't know. I'm thinking of switching the submissions. As much as I don't like the button pressing.
Here is your winner.
Like, once you get to a certain point anyway, I don't know, button pressing or the wheel, you kind of get screwed. There's, like, no breaking loose. They definitely broke the submissions with the latest patch, but Evolution Legacy continues to be a thorn in the side of the New World Order. Victory for Cody Rhodes over Montez Ford, and now it is time for your main event. Tell you what, I am going to, because I don't want you guys to get spoiled. I don't know if you guys could hear me or not the whole time, but I paused it because I didn't want you guys to see who was going to be in the match. I wanted it to be a surprise for you all.
Are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar
30 seconds,
enters the
okay.
match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar...
So it is elimination style.
The winner!
Well, this will be fun. This will be a first. Well, we talked about Edge. Of course, getting those early numbers, not always the best.
Representing the Judgment Day from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 251 pounds.
Edge has been on an absolute tear as of late. I believe 6-0 in Universe mode. He's got to run the table here in the Gauntlet.
And representing Evolution from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 167 pounds, Jack Perry!
So Jack Perry, and of course these competitors handpicked. These competitors were handpicked by Kevin Owens to be in this matchup. It'll be interesting to see if Kevin Owens is in this match, which number he has, whether he's got himself a favorable number or not. We're going to kick things off with Jack Perry. We just saw it ringside moments ago. And Edge. This is Gauntlet Eliminator. Every 30 seconds, someone comes in, and the last man standing will challenge the new WWE Champion Gunther at Money in the Bank. Now, opportunity here as well. We still have 2 spots open, and Kevin Owens has been loose with, we've had traditional Money in the Bank qualifying matches. We've also had competitors, like we've seen Michin getting wins in triple threat matches. If somebody has a really strong showing but doesn't win, and maybe eliminates a number of competitors, like a Gunther did in the Andre Battle Royal, that could be a qualifying opportunity. Well, this man just wrestled inside Hell in a Cell this past weekend, defending his Intercontinental Championship against Seth Rollins. The WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker with the opportunity to qualify and challenge the WWE Champion Gunther. What a match if that would be Gunther and Braun Breaker standing moonsault on to Edge as Perry sends Breaker into the buckle here. You got to watch out too as well with Money in the Bank coming up. You got a champion in there. Everybody is vulnerable. If somebody can get a win over the champ, and of course Kevin Owens' best friend Sami Zayn. I can't remember the last time the man has won a match in Universe Mode, but whenever there is a championship opportunity to be had, Sami Zayn is always thrown into the matchup, is he not? Whether it's the Elimination Chambers at Fastlane, I mean, it's Sami Zayn is always there to get an opportunity, and I guess there's no disqualifications in the Gauntlet Eliminator as well, because Braun Breaker with the hammer going crazy. And we got Breaker and Perry. We're about to get our 5th entrant. Man, 30 seconds is kind of short. Oh, look at Doink the Clown. Doink the Clown has a shot to challenge Gunther for the WWE Championship. Doink undefeated here in Universe Mode as he made his return, got the win over JD McDonough last time out on Raw. Of course, Doink and the Boogeyman were in a tag team previously in Universe Mode on ECW. They were the Death Dealers with Becky Lynch for a time, Dark Carnival, and Tommaso Ciampa of the Bloodline getting the call next. Man, these submissions are, there we go. Woo! Edge he's stuck in there. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the submission here. You can tell which superstar I'm controlling. Doesn't mean they're going to win, as you've seen already. Can you hear the controller? The PS controller goes crazy on the submissions here. Edge, though, able to break free. So we got 6 of the competitors in the Gauntlet Eliminator. Cover by Sami Zayn. Nice kick by Edge. Execution. Oh, that was on the kendo stick there. Oh, I thought I thought Kevin Owens' buddy. Well, what we talked about is Kevin Owens going to give himself a favorable number. I hadn't seen Owens yet. Spear by Edge. Of course, Owens, even though he's happy that CM Punk no longer champion, Kevin Owens, he had his hands put on him by Gunther. You guys remember that a couple weeks ago on Universe Mode. We have not had any more competitors come in. It's supposed to be every 30 seconds, right? So we're still missing, I guess you could say by process of elimination, you're missing Kevin Owens, you're missing Santos Escobar. So, of course, no Mustafa Ali, no CM Punk. Doink off the top, crushing Braun Breaker. So is the limit just 6 in these Gauntlet Eliminators before? It must be. Even though there's enough room for 8. Once these guys start weakening, that's going to be a huge advantage unless Kevin Owens is making the call to, hey, don't bring any more competitors in. He's trying to give himself the ultimate advantage. I mean, there's got to be, you got the TKO board, I don't know, conflict of interest here. the owner being an active competitor like this. We almost got to figure something out. Sami Zayn, Falcon Arrow onto the Intercontinental Champion. No eliminations just yet in your Gauntlet Eliminator match. Don't forget, guys, to check out patreon.com/TBSports27. You guys want to help support the channel. We got ECW One Night Stand coming up, which is a Patreon exclusive. Every matchup taking place under Extreme Rules. Open Fight Night card. So you don't know the card going into it. Well, you know that Roman Reigns, the ECW champ, will be there. All kinds of surprises. You never know who is going to call out who. It's ECW One Night Stand. It's completely open fight night. And every match takes place under Extreme Rules. That is a Patreon exclusive once a month on the Universe calendar. Also, we're bringing back Sunday Night Heat, or whether we just call it WWE Heat, Saturday Night Heat, the pre-show pay-per-view matches, exclusive matches that you can only see. And we're also going to be bringing back, at the end of this month, WWE Dark will be making its return. You guys have been asking for it. A lot of our Patreon members have been asking for it. Can we get the bonus matches back? Yes, we are going to bring back WWE Dark, which means an exclusive match from Raw, NXT, and SmackDown to take place after the broadcast is over, exclusively on Patreon. A bonus Dark match, which has had title matches. We've seen a Money in the Bank cash-in happen before on WWE Dark. So it's certainly a place that a lot can happen. It's not just a throwaway matchup. We've seen title changes. We've seen Money in the Bank cash-ins. We've seen Hell in a Cells on WWE Dark. That will be coming next month on Universe Mode. But to come up on Patreon, we got the Sunday Night Heat and the ECW One Night Stands, and Tommaso Ciampa just eliminates the Intercontinental Champion. So you're looking at Ciampa of the Bloodline having a huge opportunity to maybe get an Intercontinental Championship matchup at Money in the Bank. So when does anyone else come in? There's two competitors that have not made it into this match. Toink hit the clothesline by Edge, cover. The clown is still up. Edge, he might be looking to spear the clown. Oh, Doink counters it. Edge's Hall of Fame Universe Mode competitor. There we go. There's the next entrant in the Gauntlet Eliminator. And Sami Zayn just kicks out. Edge, multiple-time WWE champion and Intercontinental champion, a tag team champion over the last number of months. Oh, wait a minute. It's DDP. There is no Santos Escobar. We knew this was a surprise. We had heard Santos Escobar. Is that going to be, was Santos Escobar eliminated from the occasion? I don't know. What's happening? DDP. Oh, I'm hearing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing breaking news. Originally, yes, Santos Escobar, supposed to be in this matchup. He was attacked backstage, laid out by Mustafa Ali. Rumors saying, there's no video footage, but rumors saying that Mustafa Ali attacked Escobar. And a last-minute substitution is Diamond Dallas Page, who picked up another win this past week on SmackDown. Wow. So how about that? You talk about the rivalry. And now it all, of course, makes sense that the final entrant, the man who gave himself the best odds, and why these entrants have been so staggered at the end, and they're supposed to be every 30 seconds, is Kevin Owens, giving himself the absolute best opportunity to win this thing. Sami Zayn into the cover on Jack Perry. Edge has Perry. Execution into the cover. And Jack Perry has been eliminated. Edge, Sami Zayn. The spear. Took him a minute, but Edge, your MVP of Universe, has eliminated Sami Zayn, and we are down to 5. And the boss, the owner of WWE, hasn't even bothered to get in the ring yet. Cover by Diamond Dallas Page. Ciampa, he's got an Intercontinental Championship match waiting in the wings. He had the spear by Edge. He had the triple threat opportunity at Backlash. And DDP able to power out. Hey, Doink's still in there. The undefeated Doink the Clown. Kevin Owens is going to come into a huge advantage here. Absolutely disgusting. I don't know, is he going to fire me for my comments? Possibly. But someone's got to say it. I don't know. We got to NWO somebody. Can't keep getting these opportunities. Steel chair over the head of Diamond Dallas Page. German suplex on to Doink. And now the boss is coming in. Here he comes. How about the fairy tale ending onto Edge? And he kicks out. Owner of WWE, the boss, the man that won ownership of WWE after it was sold last November. He won the Tournament from Hell, which was capped off with the Elimination Chamber to become the new boss of WWE after Retribution forced the resignation of the previous owner. I know everyone was excited initially as DDP gets DDT'd into the steps. Kevin Owens, but as we've seen many times in the past, just like President Ric Flair in WCW, you get that power and it goes to your head. And I think initially, Kevin Owens, he had, a good mind for it, the right thought, but then everything that happened with CM Punk and everything that was happening where, people started saying, well, he gave himself the title because he won the Royal Rumble, and then the return of Mustafa Ali, and that kind of frustrated him, and then the loss at WrestleMania, and that kind of just sent him over the edge. But we got 5 competitors left in the Gauntlet Eliminator. Doink. Cover onto DDP. Oh, what a kick to the side of the head of Edge. Half crab, locked in Ciampa. Got beheaded Edge. There's Kevin Owens playing with the time. And stuff like this doesn't help people's opinions either of Kevin Owens. I think just this war that Owens has had. But originally, Ali was one of the most hated men in WWE. Found his respect to the WWE Universe, and Kevin Owens has not been able to let that go here. Look at the clown. Is that a pair of brass knucks? What a return to WWE for Doink. And now Owens rolling out, going face to face, Edge and Ciampa. An execution onto Tommaso Ciampa. Edge, who came in number 1 Oh, and Tommaso Ciampa kicking out. Diamond cutter from Diamond Dallas Page. And Kevin Owens. Oh my goodness, has Kevin Owens just put himself, or I should say DDP, has he just put himself in a world of hurt with the boss? With that diamond cutter. Kevin Owens giving himself the easiest entrant. The late entrant, number 8. DDP. One of these 4 men, Doink, DDP, Edge, or Tommaso Ciampa, will be challenging Gunther for the WWE Championship. Diamond Dallas Page has eliminated Doink the Clown. DDP and Edge right now are Money in the Bank qualified. So if one of these 2 wins, they can get out of the match and take on Gunther one-on-one. And we are down to Edge and DDP. How about, this is a bit of a dream match. The People's Champ DDP, the Rated R Superstar, the number 1 entrant and the number 7 entrant. DDP was not even supposed to be in this matchup. It was supposed to be Escobar, Santos Escobar, who was attacked backstage by Mustafa Ali. And Diamond Dallas Page is one diamond cutter out of nowhere away from challenging Gunther for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. Look at DDP. Cover on Edge. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Edge somehow kicks out. 2.9. DDP. Diamond cutter. Countered by Edge. And DDP kicks out. Edge going up top. Oh, he gets caught by Page. Spear by Edge. And Edge will challenge Gunther for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. He comes in at number 1, the leader of the Judgment Day. Edge, who has been the unquestioned MVP of Universe Mode, survives the 8-man Gauntlet Eliminator. And it will be Edge versus Gunther at Money in the Bank for the title. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of WWE 2K Universe Mode. We got NXT coming your way next time on Universe Mode. Appreciate everyone joining us in. Continue to let me know in the comments. Do you prefer the in-game commentary? Do you want my commentary? Which one do you want? But we got ECW One Night Stand coming up. And we got the return of Sunday Night Heat. In fact, 2 doses of WWE Heat before Battleground and before Money in the Bank. Edge and Gunther, loaded matchup coming up at Money in the Bank, including the Money in the Bank ladder match. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Patreon.com/TVSports27, and we'll see you guys next time.